I'm here at the Nasdaq market site in Times Square, New York. Today we have the Chicago Innovation Awards as well as the Mayor of Chicago ringing the closing bell. Now I'm joined here at the Nasdaq market site with Tom Kuczmarski, who is the co-founder of Chicago Innovation Awards. Tom, great to have you here.
Oh, great to be here. Thanks. Very exciting.
Congratulations. You're here with over 20 companies ringing the closing bell, and you're celebrating the achievements of all these companies. So given the challenges in the Chicago area, tell us how far you've come since 2002.
Oh, yeah. Since 2002, really back then, I'd say the environment for entrepreneurship was totally different than what it is today. What's happened now is you've really seen an amalgamation of different startups really reach a critical mass in Chicago. And so, just for example, last year, 176 companies raised over $1.7 billion. And with our Chicago Innovation Award winners alone, of the 229 that we've had over the past 15 years, 34 of them have been acquired for an exit value of $76 billion.
Well, Tom, those are some impressive figures. But specifically, could you tell me how some of these companies are helping to drive economic growth in Chicago?
Sure. I'd say the number one way is the creation of new jobs. Because when you look at where the new job growth is coming from, it really isn't coming from large corporations as much as it's coming from startups and entrepreneurial companies. And that's where all of the new job growth is coming from. The other, which is so important, is Chicago has some of the best universities in the whole nation. And being able to retain talent and have jobs for those younger new people as they start a career is just so fundamental to economic growth for the city.
And because you have such an interesting perspective from academia as well as being part of Chicago Innovation Awards, what would you say are some of the trends you're seeing on the horizon?
Well, I think one of the greatest trends that I see it because I teach at the Kellogg School of Management and have for many years is if you look back 25 years ago, the MBA coming out who started an entrepreneurial company, the reaction would have been like, "Oh, that's too bad you didn't get a large corporate job." Now it's almost the opposite of that because so many young people are starting their own businesses. So I'd say that's trend number one. A second, though, for innovation really is B2B services. B2B companies that in the past have not necessarily been that innovative have seen that they have to create new value for their customers and have really created a portfolio of different types of innovations to serve them.
And Tom, last but not least, I'm sure there are entrepreneurs out there in the viewing audience who would be seeking your advice regarding starting a business. So what words of wisdom do you have?
Two things. It would be, number one, make sure you have 6 months of cash flow saved up so you don't have to worry about paying your bills for 6 months. But then the second really has to be go out and understand from a customer or a consumer or an end user's perspective the value of what you've created. Because if you just ask friends and ask family members, they'll tell you how wonderful it is, but that's not going to really help you. You want feedback ultimately from the people that will be using your products or services.
Okay, Tom, well, thanks for your insight and words of wisdom today, and good luck with the closing bell.
Thanks so much. My pleasure.